editor is always right. The corollary is no writer will take all of his or her editor's advice, for all have sinned and fallen short of editorial perfection. Put another way, to write is human, to edit is divine. Chuck Birrell edited this book, as he has so many of my novels. As usual, Chuck, you were divine. Steve. CV. I was stunned by Mary Carr's memoir, The Liars Club, not just for its ferocity, but its beauty, and by her delightful grasp of the vernacular, but its totality. She is a woman who remembers everything about her early years. I'm not that way. I lived an odd, herky-jerky childhood, raised by a single parent who moved around a lot in my earliest years, and who, I'm not completely sure of this, may have farmed my brother and me out to one of those sisters for a while because she was economically or emotionally unable to cope with us for a time. Perhaps she was only chasing our father, who piled up all sorts of bills and then did a run out when I was 2 and my brother David was 4. If so, she never succeeded in finding him. My mum, Nellie Ruth Pillsbury King, was one of America's early liberated women, but not by choice. Mary Carr presents her childhood in an almost unbroken panorama. Mine is a fogged out landscape from which occasional memories appear like isolated trees, the kind that look as if they might like to grab and eat you. What follows are some of those memories, plus assorted snapshots from somewhat more coherent days of my adolescence and young manhood. This is not an autobiography. It is rather a kind of curriculum vitae, my attempt to show how one writer was formed, not how one writer was made. I don't believe writers can be made, either by circumstances or by self-will, although I did believe those things once. The equipment comes with the original package, yet it is by no means unusual equipment. I believe large numbers of people have at least some talents of writers and storytellers, and that those talents can be strengthened and sharpened. If I didn't believe that, writing a book like this would be